Feifer, please.
Well, thank you for coming out today. I know it's kind of blowing outside, so you weathered the storm. You should just be happy about yourselves, and if you want to give yourselves a round of applause, let's do it. All right, my topic today, God said we should work, but sheesh! Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Well, I'm sure each and every one of you have had a couple of jobs in your life. Am I correct? Jobs where you trade dollars for hours. And I got to keep this to 3 minutes, so if I speak fast, don't mind me, because I just wrote down these notes before. I've had 17 kinds of different work in my life. From being in the Air Force, working in a power plant, to working for Clark Equipment Company. I worked with the mentally ill, tons of stuff. I was even a registered nurse for a year and a half. So I know what it means to trade dollars for hours. But then I discovered how to actually go out and make your way. You know, this country was formed by the, in the 1800s when the cotton gin was invented. People went out there and did things. And that's what we need today. Now, what was the first thing that God did when he created Adam? Actually, what was the first thing Adam did? Does anybody know?
Took a breath.
Well, he took a breath, but then he went and worked. God put Adam, he did, he took a breath, that's right. But God put Adam in charge of the garden. He gave him a job, so we're supposed to work.
Yeah.
All right? So working is a part of our blood, and this has to be longer than 3 minutes, so I'm really going to have, anyway, I can talk for it. So some people are afraid to go out there and make their way. Sometimes our jobs don't cut it, right? I mean, what I mean by sheesh, God, I mean, okay, God made this person, but I grew up in a certain way. I've got my ancestral curses over here, and I've got these things that I've grown up with. Then I decided I wanted to do this, and I'm not happy in my job. And what do I do, God? I mean, you made me to work. What do I do? So that's finding your way. So I know I'm getting close to probably 2 minutes now, 2.5 minutes. So, because I worked in radio, I know the time clock in my head.
You're good.
Thank you. So what you do, don't be afraid to get out there. I was needing a stream of income about 1.5 to 2 years ago, and I didn't have a clue where to get it with my business. So what did I do? You talked about LinkedIn before, Sherry? Got on LinkedIn. I started researching, listening, feeling my way. You gotta not be afraid to get out there and do it. And are you gonna be scared? Uh-huh. Was I scared getting up here? Uh-huh. So, but you gotta do it anyway. Learn from your mistakes, go out there. I found a wonderful thing called audiobooks. I'm going to pass this around. These are the books that I've done since then. I work with a place called B Audio in Oregon, which then contracts with a place called Audible Inc. in the other side of the country. And I sit in my studio here in Niles, Michigan, and I talk in a microphone, and voila, you've got an audiobook. Don't be afraid to get out there. So I want to thank you for coming today. I appreciate everybody here, and if you ever want to know more, I'll give you my contact information later, okay? Thank you.
Great.